Hello. Hello, hello.
What's up?
How are
Good evening.
you?
Awesome, fantastic,
Mhm.
jacked up, motivated, excited, ready to win. You look amazing.
Thank you. Hello
Thank
to
you.
the chat. I'm gonna start at the top. Um, Hi CJ. Hi FH. Red Lipstick Vibes. Nas. Hello. And hi Lexi. I can't see your chat. Um, hey y'all. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to
got
make this a
Dallas D, red lipstick vibes.
Hi Dallas.
Yeah, you got a Lady Navoa, Tommy B. You just stepped in with some. What's going on, everybody? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Share it out on your community tab. Shout out to your cousin and them, and them. Yeah, it's one of those serious topics that we definitely gonna get into. That we talk about around here. So
Yeah. So today we have four stories, ranging from abuse to abandonment. So we're just going to start at the first article. Alrighty. Um, Jump right into it. All right. Do you want to read this one or do you want me to?
it's this one, right? You want to do this one first?
Uh-huh. Crazy
Okay.
Eyes.
Yeah, you can start. You can go ahead and start. Just
Alrighty.
maybe do I?
BSO woman makes a video forcefully hitting baby to taunt the father.
Hmm.
This happened in Fort Lauderdale. A West Palm Beach woman is facing child abuse charges in Broward County on Tuesday after hitting her 6 month
Hmm.
old son several times in the head while recording the incident, authorities said. On August 30th, 2021, Marissa Galvin, 19 years old, forcefully struck the infant on both sides of his head 6 times, causing emotional trauma for the purposes of capturing video of the punishment to antagonize the father,
Wow.
according to an arrest warrant. Oh, Jesus. Broward Sheriff's Office deputies arrested Galvin in Fort Lauderdale as she was later transported to the Broward main jail, according to the arrest report. She's facing aggravated child abuse charges and child neglect with great bodily harm. Her bond was set at 50,000. Now, this story is not recent, as it said, but it is one that caught my attention mainly because she looks like a lizard. But that's just the first story. We can go through and give our initial thoughts. I would like to hear what you have to say first. I
I
know.
have to say to that. I gotta say. Hold up. I
Oh
can't let you
gosh.
get away with that. You have to.
Bang, 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 bang,
Oh, the lizard
bang,
part.
bang.
She does look like a lizard. Yeah,
She
that's
does.
that.
She
But
does.
seriously though, that's this goes on. This goes on way more than people think. For a lot of reasons. But for a 19-year-old mom to pop the baby in the head just to antagonize the father speaks to so many things so quickly.
Mm.
Um, it's scary to me. It's just that thought process. But this is what I've been talking about for well over a year. As these children are going through hell with these mothers. Whatever you want to call these things. I'm struggling to say what these, because I just want to call her a piece of shit. But
Oh
these
yeah.
chicks like her that pretend to be moms, that so-called pressure on being a mom causes them to just be their real self, and they know that men love children. They know that these guys love children, but the narrative that you watch out here on YouTube, out here in the real life, in the real world, that these men need to take care of their child. But then when these extremists like her kind of show you that they know that men care, and she's attacking a 6 month old who literally can't do anything wrong because they don't know
Right.
nothing. She's
Right.
attacking a 6 month old to antagonize the father. And I'll let you know everything that you need to know in a short period of time about what's going on here, what's
Yeah.
going on out here in these streets. What was your thought process on it?
I mean, it was a lot. Forcefully, I mean, any touch that you are transferring to a baby that's not gentle is forceful. But to forcefully strike a child multiple times in the head of all places while recording it, that is just, I know this generation likes to record everything, but you literally abusing a child. I just, no self-awareness, no anything. And like you said, well, these are the same women that have children to control the man and to keep him in the relationship. So it's no surprise that, after that wears off, that they like to use abusing the child to manipulate the man, which is,
Hmm. I just don't under. FJ, FH says not a lizard. Dallas D says even if
yeah,
you
so
believe in
listen,
Dallas D says even if you believe in spankings, no
right,
child should be hit in the face or head. That's a fact. That's
right.
an absolute fact. Yeah, definitely let us know what y'all think. Red lipstick vibe says just sickening. Convo says Tommy B says I'm glad my mom knows better, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah, Dallas, we definitely need to get to that. Dallas says, according to Filicide data, men
Mm-hmm.
commit men commit more acts, but women kill them under the age of 2, uh, more by far. Uh, FH says these bitter ass females are sick in the head. Yeah, man, they don't that. I've been talking about this for a year. I don't, and I was talking about this on podcast channel earlier. The world is cracking down on this child abuse.
Um, I don't know if I'm breaking up or my Wi-Fi is bad or you just cut out.
That was probably me. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably me. What's the last thing I said? You
I
heard me
didn't
say.
I didn't hear anything you said.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I had just said this on podcast channel earlier that the world is cracking down on this child abuse, child trafficking, BS that's going on, and I'm telling you, man, y'all, this is where the problem starts with so-called the community is stopping child abuse. I don't care what cute thing you got. I don't care about your noni juice. I don't care about your Patreon. I don't care if you talking about being alkaline vegan. I don't care if you got the next um, drop shipping program. Like none of that stuff is gonna change it. I don't care about nationality. I'm Moorish American. I don't care about national. Nothing is going to start the process of building a community than stopping these mothers who are the main ones beating and killing children, and these fathers from fucking children up. Like I don't know what else to tell y'all. Everything you're doing is worthless, is dumb and is stupid, and you're dumb and stupid for doing it. It
Yeah.
starts and it's only gonna begin when you go out of your way to protect these children from these horrible parents and make it a hostile environment for you to think you're going to be able to beat up children and get away with it. I don't know why I don't get that. I'm not going to stop saying it, but you'll be finding out sooner than soon when people start kicking down your door and start taking you and your children.
Yeah.
And that's the authorities. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I kind of put a little something in my description box, but that's ultimately the thing I want to focus on is if she had the audacity to record it, what was she doing prior? This is not something you just do out of the blue. So this has been building up for quite some time.
That's a great question.
And I find it really hard to believe that none of her girlfriends know about this.
Uh,
Y'all always talk about it's like the thing with men, the thing with women is, especially Black women. Now, all of these women are not Black, but I want to focus on talking about Black women. It's so funny to me how the Paris Milans of YouTube will go on and on about Black women, this amount of Black women die every hour, every day,
huh.
all this
Mhm.
type of stuff. But
Mhm.
y'all never speak about the babies, the
Mhm.
children who aren't doing anything, unlike your ass. Because I'm gonna
Mhm.
let y'all know, y'all are getting killed for a reason. It's not like, it's not like
Bang, 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 bang,
somebody has
bang.
to keep it real. It is not like y'all are just walking outside and getting deleted. Most of the time you're antagonizing somebody, aka what this woman was over here doing, trying to antagonize the father.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine being in his position? It
I'd
didn't
be.
even it didn't allude to what she was trying to um, get out of the situation in particular, other than you're trying to antagonize him. So I can't even imagine being in the father's position. The anger, the rage, the fear he has for his child. I just, and I'm assuming she's 19. I'm assuming the father is just as young. It's just I can't even wrap my head around the mentality you have to be in to hit a child.
I never. I, I don't understand. I really don't get it. It's so confusing to me. It's extremely stressful. I
Yeah,
don't understand it. I don't
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
Especially in those 6 month old who
yeah,
they can't even sit up good. And I it's so it didn't it begs the question on of how was she raised, and what is her lineage of mothering, because more than
I
likely she
mean,
comes from another abusive house. She probably why, my thing with a lot of this stuff when it comes to children is, why are these people so comfortable saying the
hmm
things that they say, doing the things that they do? Why are they so comfortable? Why are you comfortable hitting a baby at all? You do two things that's crazy. You hit the okay, three things that's crazy. You hit a baby, you hit an infant, which is that's just two different things that's crazy, and then you record it. All of that for the purpose of antagonizing the dad. So why would you know that? Like, all of that stuff is crazy. So why are you comfortable doing four extreme things?
yeah,
It's just so it, obviously there's something in her family that's not right. She do got those crazy girl genes, I usually call them.
I mean, just looking at her picture,
She looks
this girl
like
is, well, at the time she was 19. Does that look like 19 to you? I
she
mean, 19 in loser years.
she literally looks like. Let's get up here close so we can
She
see
looks like a
this.
deranged Rango.
Shit.
A coked out Rango.
Bang, 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 bang.
Fuck. She looks like she opens everything with her face, like with her teeth, like the car door. She just reach down and bites it. And when she want to make a left, she just bite it first and then whip it.
She looks like a piranha.
Shit.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, he said.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I feel that.
yeah,
I feel that you
yeah.
can't really. Yeah, in that situation, definitely.
And this is where I feel like I feel like women should be able to step in. Somebody, all of these women out here, these modern women talking about you don't want children. Okay. Y'all need to be the first ones volunteering when you see stories like this and we need somebody to lead it. Y'all need to be at the front lines.
Yeah, I just don't understand the Cynthia G's. The I'm about
Yes,
to.
yes,
I
Cynthia.
was, I was about to start saying chicks in this space. I was so close. But these feminists that be in these spaces, where are y'all when chicks like this are beating baby our infant? There's nothing that infant could have did to her. Facts, musing. Facts. Now it
I
says
volunteer Melanie King. Melanie
that's a,
King, step up.
Bang, 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 bang.
now it said I believe some people don't deserve the privilege of giving birth to children at this point. Some people just need to be burnt at the stepper. Listen,
Yep. Amen.
I
You
don't
ain't
even
never
think you should
lied.
waste. I don't think you should waste the fuel. I think it's just good old fashioned carving would be sufficient. And that's just where I am with that. I got a code switch because
Mm,
you sound like a nigga.
mm-mm.
They act like you know, whole demon looking ass, salamander looking ass. All of these are welcome. All of these are welcome. This is I like a good dragon, and especially when they look like a dragon. Yeah, it's that for me. It's that for me. Yeah, we got to put some. You go from horrendous to opulence, and thank you for that. But yeah, that's no. Oh, just jokes aside, I don't. I don't really. I don't want. I've been stressed out because Palmer. I think Palmer is still doing his live. It stressed me. I had to take a break. Like I had a moment. With these like the stuff kind of. I don't be. Kind of showing it, but this stuff does follow. Take a toll on me.
Yeah.
Um, with 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 hearing how um, evil people are killing children. I've had to experience that very early in my life. My first two friends, one name was Dante, the other name was Monte. They was twins. They live around the corner. They was like family friends, and they died in the fire. So I got to see, and I think they were like a year older than me, maybe two, and I got to see two little caskets very early in my life. So it's always bothered me ever since I was little, and it's tough, man. It's tough hearing things like that. It's tough watching babies that are freaking defenseless get attacked by their mom of all people. I don't want to make it super long. I know you probably want to run through this, but listen,
Hi.
all my jokes ain't got to be not diamond rated, okay? Goddamn, people from Memphis. So you want to get into the next story?
Time for the video.
You wanted to do this story? Or you wanted to do the video?
The 31-year-old, the pregnancy. Uh-uh.
Okay, hold on. Well, hold on. You can't even see it. I was talking about this.
Oh gosh. Okay, sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She. Okay. You want me to read? Let me see.
Yeah, she can go ahead.
All right. I'm not gonna use cow voice because I'm probably gonna be pissed off. Chester woman, 19, charged with horrifying torture and sexual abuse of four. Shit. Fuck. I should have read this before. What the fuck? Uh.
Yep.
So is her name Chester? Or is that the county?
I'm pretty sure that is the county.
Okay. And this is the face of the child molested lady. Delaware County. Four children become the victim of physical torture and sexual abuse at the hands of 19-year-old of a 19-year-old woman, who is now in police custody, according to Delaware County District Attorney's Office. I think that's Anais Munez, 19, of Chester, is charged with child endangerment, aggravated incident assault, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, sexual assault, and no, you're not supposed to say that, and related crimes. She is accused of torturing and sexually abusing four kids, ages 7 through 13, after she started living with their family at a Chester home in 2020. So this girl moves into someone else's home
Yep.
out of homelessness, and you start to grape their babies. Why is she breathing? Where's the dad? On January 5th, 2023, the children told police that Mendez used several objects, including a lighter, a hammock, torch, cords, hangers, computers, blades, knives, and a hair straightener, to physically abuse them over the past 2 years. So was she? Did I misread something? That she came when she was 17? So she had to be with them when she was 17, maybe 18, going on 19.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then you're abusing them with lighters, a hammock, like the fucking shit you sleep on. A torch. A torch. Who has a torch?
You have to go out of your way to get a torch in 2020 anything.
Like the ones the video games we have, or maybe that little lighter shit. Maybe that's what I don't know. I fucking don't know. Cords, hangers, computer. How the fuck can you beat somebody with a computer? Jesus Christ. This is truly horrifying case involving the physical and mental torture of young victims, using a wide range of implements The defendant sought to inflict physical pain on these children, whether by choking them with cords, beating them with a bat, what the fuck? Or branding them with a straightening iron, said District Court Attorney Jack Strolsteimer. Strolsteimer, I guess. I can't stand it. I don't know how
I
to say
don't
it.
give a damn.
This is psychotic, bro. You are a horrible creature. They should send her to a man prison. You know what's crazy? We kept just talking about this thing where, with these 16-year-old males, they commit crimes and all of a sudden they charged as an adult. I think chicks like this
Uh-huh.
need to be charged as an adult male,
Oh, yes.
and they need to go to adult male jail so
I
they can know
mean,
life
she's
for
the
real.
size of a linebacker, so I mean,
Her face looks 60 pounds. Shit, her face is giving I love buffets. Fuck, this is psychotic, bro.
just,
Right, Museum. Where are the motherfucking parents? I just
right,
don't
right.
understand.
And this is why I find the whole I'm just I don't want to diss the manosphere or any of this of these sectors, but I find it so I don't have the word, but I'll just use disappointing to know that this is the type of stuff that's happening and people are stuck on speaking about coffee dates. Why it doesn't really matter what date you're taking these people on if this is what they're coming from, if this is their background,
That's
if this is
thank
how
you,
they're raised.
thank you, thank you.
Forget a coffee date. Y'all need therapy.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Every bit of that, every bit of that. Like, where, what is? I make 50,000. Submit to me. How is that gonna be possible? How would that matter when you got children coming from the torture of a creature like this? I don't even know what this is. I don't know if she's Asian. I think her race is fat. That's what her race is.
Mm-mm. Her race is the Michelin Man. That's her race.
Right. Fucking tire.
She looked like a gumdrop.
She
I
look like
put this.
she
I'm
look, she
sorry.
look she look like fufu. You know what the Nigerians be eating? That's what she look like. Musin said we are meant to sacrifice ourselves for our children without hesitation. So many women sacrifice their children for themselves. Totally female derangement. This is a complete and utter fact. Like that's why I'm like you just were saying.
Mm-mm.
I don't care about all these stupid ass conversations until we become mature enough, which we've shown for the last 2 weeks, we being everybody, that we're not mature enough to
Yeah,
understand that children need to be safe. Like
yeah.
the black manosphere, all of these people that's in this space, Anton Daniels side, definitely fucking O'Shea, Duke Jackson. Like we're not showing that y'all can understand the basic fucking concept that children need to be safe. It's something this
Yeah,
fucking sector doesn't get. Seem to be too stupid and immature to get that part.
yeah,
This shit's
yeah.
fucking irritating. Go ahead, love.
And red lipstick vibes. Somebody knows. Somebody knew and nobody did anything about it.
This is, I mean, look at the list of shit again. I just, I'm, my eyes immediately went to choking them with cords. Choking them with the cord. Mendez used several objects. One of them is a computers. It's plural. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna use my big brain, right? And I'm gonna go. Maybe I don't even know if I put the thing on there. Maybe it meant fucking tablets. Like I'm just lighter, hammock, torch, cords, hangers, computers, blades, knives, blows the shit out me right now. You did the variants of sharp objects with children that are again between the ages of 7 and 13 years old. From a little girl that they let in her house. Let me see. Right. After she started living with their family at a Chester home in 2020, it's crazy that the name of the shit is Chester, and we know what followed that when they admitted to what. I just Savannah, this is crazy. I don't know where you seen this story at, but this is blowing my mind. Is this it? Yeah, it's it. Wow. Mendez is
Mm.
currently in custody in New Jersey. Oh no, maybe I did miss stuff. Did I get this stuff here? Okay.
What'd you say?
Okay, so it's more stuff. I didn't. I stopped right here. It's more stuff. So while most of the physical abuse was inflicted on the two oldest victims, according to officials, the younger victims were witnesses to the alleged acts. Using these implements of torture, the defendant sought to control her young victims, both to keep them from revealing her heinous conduct and to get their cooperation in providing her with sexual pleasure. Jesus Christ. I guess that's the agent name or whatever, officer name. Officials allege the two oldest victims were also sexually abused, and although the children were used to mundane, I'm sorry, fucking Michelin bitch,
There you
acquired
go.
drugs on the streets of Chester. Oh, fucking. The defendants threatened the defendant threatened the victims with additional torture if they told their mother about the abuse. Literally, I mean, typical case study on what happens to these children in these spaces where they been where they are unsafe. That the parents bring into this environment, which is right in line with all the statistics. All this stuff is just literally general. The
Yeah.
district attorney said, right? So as a result, the children lied to their mother about the source of any injuries that she had that she may have observed. The instances of sexual abuse were alleged to have occurred late at night when victims' parents were asleep. Monday, Michelin bitch is currently in custody in New Jersey and is expected to be extradited to Delaware County. So, was she on the run? Wednesday. So this is when was this? This is 2020. You said right? Oh, that's when she
Just-
brought her in. So she would be. Well, it doesn't really know. So she's 19 now.
Mhm.
Because when is this date? This date is for earlier this year. Oh, earlier this year,
Yeah.
last month.
January 5th.
So she's 19 now. She could be going on 20. So I guess maybe she was 17. That's what I'm saying. So she was 17 and let her in in their house. And she's molesting all four of them and telling
Yeah.
them, and they're teaching them to teaching them a habit of lying for. So that's a lot, man. To put a baby
Yeah.
through for 2 years, teaching them the habit of lying, abusing them, giving them some type of not animosity, but anxiousness with their own mom and their whoever their parent was. Which again, without even saying it, this is clearly a single mother household.
Yes. And I would just like to say, my child would have one time to be stuttering and trying to explain to me how an injury occurred before I'm whooping whoever's ass I think it is.
Yeah, you got your gun with you, cause I'm, bro. Wow.
I don't need a gun. I'll get a torch. I'll get the same torch she was using. And I'm just this I'm just I can't help the pettiness, but with all this abuse, with all this physical harm you're implementing on these children, how are you still that fat?
Shit. Shit. Don't even fucking understand. I don't be. Y'all think I be. I don't know when it's coming.
Bang, 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 bang.
I know Savannah for a while now, and I don't even know when it's coming. It just be out of nowhere.
But all this time collecting medieval weapons to torture children, and you still have time to look like you live at McDonald's. I don't get it. And the mother, she needs to be arrested. She needs to be investigated because there's no way you don't. All of your children, those children cannot have lied that convincingly for 2 years or however many years this was going on.
Yeah, she didn't
So
go
at
to no.
some point, you mentally checked out and you didn't give a damn if they really fell down the stairs like they said they did.
I welcome all of these. Welcome all of them. Absolutely. Yeah. They say don't hit a woman. I'd have stomped that bitch to death. I ain't gonna sit there and hold you.
That's not
I'd
a
have stomped her
woman.
to death.
That's not a woman.
That's a fact. That's a
That's
fact.
not a
Sure enough,
woman.
you're right.
That's
Yeah,
not a woman.
I'd have stomped her to oblivion. She'd have been there'd have been a little puffy white little spot in the carpet. Mm.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to Marcus. Shout out to Nightish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be bad. Not after. No, man. You gotta understand. Like she. I can't. I just these words are crazy to me, bro. I keep clicking to the damn shit I gotta actually put up. Like these words are just. It doesn't make any sense to me. Mental torture of the young victims. Wide range of implements to inflict physical pain on these children, whether by choking them with cords, beating them with bats, or branding them with a straightening iron. So, like the hair care products, like the curlers. Oh my
But they
god!
use the little clamp looking thing. Straighten the hair. That's ridiculous.
I'm looking at what Amusing said. Hold up. Musing of an American mutt says most bothersome contradiction to me around there is the bell ring and the bell ringer for nurtured what is it natured women uh, while saying child deletion is better than single motherhood. Like what? So murdering men's seed is more ideal than mothering. I just when I seen Chantel say that bullshit, because I don't know what the feminists are saying because I don't watch their channels. When I was saying it, I was like, "Do you understand how reckless that statement is?" And Nas, you're right. The satanic spirit of Baal rules this society, and I would say Azazel. That's the main one. And what is that lady? What is that thing? Obizuth. 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 It got to be her because you're trying to make me forget her name. That's the female demonic spirit that fucking wants to kill children. It's literally the name of it. It's like the main one on earth, other than Lilith. So I just yeah. If you watch the Palmer stream and you watching this stream, man, I apologize. It's heavy on me because this is crazy. This is some crazy shit, bro. Tommy said, "Nah, fucking ass beating. I'm stepping on that hoe." Yeah, bro. That's why I said I'm stomping her to pieces. I'm just gonna stomp you. Dallas, he said, "Girls may be sugar spice and everything nice, but these modern day broads are vicious, malicious, and fictitious." That's a fucking fact. I'm mad at you though.
Dom the Mongo. Dom the Mongo. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Nidus, what up? Marcus, what up? Man, I'm telling you. Lexi said she would be living in the basement for a while and handcuffed to a radiator. I would torture. I'm not too good to say it. I'm torturing. Ain't a whole lot of that.
Handcuffing a corpse to the radiator?
Yeah.
She's gonna be dead on arrival.
So they sugarcoat it by repeating 1,000 times women control who gets birth. Oh yeah, in that space? Yeah. Yeah. I think in this space too. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just stuff. I mean, I just when I see stuff like this, I'm like, why is all this other stuff
Yep.
popular and trending, and this fucking ghoulish creature thing is, and it's just as egregious as the next story. I mean, bro, just this is crazy.
Yep. Oh Lord.
Okay, you ready for this one?
The video? I'm not ready. I'm
So
not
we've
ready.
been kind of talking about this for a minute. Y'all know the story. A few people have done it. I watch Abram Preach talk about it, but this shit crazy.
A 31-year-old woman who admits to having sex with a 13-year-old boy and then becoming pregnant with his child won't face any jail time under a plea deal with prosecutors.
Now, what's your first reaction to that? Y'all in the chat, what is your first reaction to hearing that?
Can you play it one more time? One more time.
I'm gonna play one more some more.
A 31-year-old woman who admits to having sex with a 13-year-old boy and then becoming pregnant with his child won't face any jail time under a plea deal with prosecutors.
That shit crazy.
I can't say what's on my mind. Plea deal.
That shit crazy. Why was it offered?
Plea deal. I don't have anything that I can't say it on YouTube. I can't.
Let's just hear it one more time. This is a stressful night.
A 31-year-old woman who admits to having sex with a 13-year-old boy.
A 31-year-old woman who she admitted it herself. I guess maybe that's why she getting the plea deal, because she told on herself like a good girl at 39 that fucked the fucking 13-year-old. I don't know. Fuck me. Maybe because she made that job easy, they wanted to give her a plea deal. I guess she had already fucked. I don't know what was harder for her to do.
And then becoming pregnant with his child.
A 31-year-old woman becoming pregnant by a 13-year-old is fucking wild. Exactly, Nas. I think that's my first reaction. Nas says my first reaction is the number 31 with 13, to be honest. The story, as depraved as it is, there's numerology associated with it. Listen, that shit crazy. It's literally a whole adult between them two. Like the difference between their ages is literally the age of consent around the country, which is 18. And I just see they say it happens all the time. And you write about that, but it never makes the story. It never makes the news. It should be just as normal as a car crash. People should be going to jail. This is mad, bro.
Won't face any jail time under a plea deal with prosecutors.
11 Call for Action investigative reporter Matt Kroschel is joining us live tonight. Matt, 31-year-old Andrea Serrano was facing sexual assault.
Andrea Serrano is a 31-year-old Latina chick. I don't know what fucking one that fucked a 13-year-old.
Charges, but accepted this new plea deal to stay out of prison.
Adam Serrano gave birth to a baby boy. She admitted to having sex with that 13-year-old. The victim's mother, who we're not going to identify in this story, tells us she is not happy with this deal offered to a woman she says ruined her son's life.
I feel like my son's robbed of his childhood. Now he's having to be a father. He's a victim, and he's gonna have to live with that for the rest of his life.
I just like all of this at this point is psychotic to me. It's definitely satanic. So she rapes a child, takes his innocence from him. Now he's 13, having to face being a father. Because I guess because he's a male and he's enjoyed himself, it's okay for him to be violated. Nobody wants to give a fuck about him. His predator gets to be alive. Alive, Jesus Christ. I'm telling on myself. His predator gets to be out and available to the public after manipulating him. And now he has the pressures that I do at 37 on being a dad. Is that human to anybody? Oh my God.
Mother says watching her son struggle with the reality he now faces breaks her heart.
What has this been like for your son?
It's caused him a lot of depression. He's shut down a lot.
Now she questions why this woman won't face prison time.
I feel like if she was a man and he was a little girl, it would definitely be different. They would be seeking incarceration, and I feel
That's a fact.
Bang, 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 bang.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
What's before it finishes? What's some of your take? You had you was doing some stuff, but
You know, with all the craziness of the story, what stands out to me is the mother. And her lack of anything really. Her Jesus Christ. I would not be content with what the police is telling me is going to be happening. No. Absolutely not. And it begs the question, is this a single mother household? Would this have been happening if the dad was in the home? So as much as we can focus on what happened and the woman, it could have all been prevented if the child was protected from the start.
I agree.
Her demeanor is really pissing me off. I ain't talking to nobody. I'm gonna be hunting somebody down. I don't have time for an interview. The whole child.
Bang, 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 bang.
The fact that he could but he's very likely going to be paying child support is
Chill. That's just thought of that. It's just blowing my mind. Like I was thinking about that earlier, but just like to hear you say it is crazy. Her demeanor, her what's a word for it? I'm gonna say casualness about it.
nonchalant.
I get that she's not a ghetto black mom. She's probably some Latina chick. One of the more paler ones that I guess want to be white. I have no idea.
This is the time to be ghetto.
Yeah.
This is the time to be ghetto.
ratchet.
Hello, Natasha.
And I'm just freaking strolling in the fucking street doing an interview with a news person. But exactly, FH. She too calm for me. It's just,
Yeah,
it's
my
just
bad.
you would at some point, right? One thing I thought about right before I paused it is maybe this is what it's gonna take for females to start seeing the abusive, unhelpful advantages and bias that females are getting in this country when it comes to law and how it's gonna affect your sons because it's gonna affect you. Because essentially, she just had a second child or another child.
Yeah.
Because you got to take care of that child. You got to take care of. I've seen this be said on. You know what? I'm just play the rest of it. Unless you want to say something else before I play the rest of it. Or some more of it.
No, you can go.
like because she's a woman, they're having compassion for her because she was pregnant. But I don't think they take into play, again, she was pregnant by a child. You know, that child was created from a sexual abuse.
Under terms of the plea deal the suspect signed off on, she'll be required to register as a sex offender, and the judge could sentence her to 10 years to life of sex offender intensive supervised probation. But Serrano will avoid any jail time since the DA's office dropped the original charges to a lesser charge that does not come with mandatory jail time.
What should other parents be looking for?
Don't trust anybody, honestly. I mean, you can't trust anybody now.
The victim's family says they are looking for the next steps in this case, and they'll actually ask the courts to give custody to the 13-year-old of this baby. Adam and Lindsay, what we do know is that Serrano has a hearing coming up in May where she will learn how much probation time she'll have. Currently, Serrano has full custody of the baby.
We're hearing from firefighters.
There's so much wrong with that. It's just. There's so much wrong with that at one time. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. I didn't. Abba and Preacher said this earlier. The nigga said, how the fuck can you be, Abba said, how can you be on the sex offenders list and awarded the child? I don't know what to say.
There's nothing.
I don't even get it. I don't even know what to say. I don't. And then to hear the nigga say they're gonna fight in the court to award the 13-year-old the baby custody of the baby. It's a 13-year-old. It's so much wrong. It's so much wrong. Do you realize? I don't even know who. I heard somebody else say this. Do you understand, Savannah? Do you understand that the 13-year-old has the mom that was in the shit, right? The mom. The mom to be able to interact and follow through on custody arrangements, the mom of the 13-year-old is going to have to interact with her child's rapist until he's 31. Well, until he's for the next 5 years.
I don't have anything to say.
Hey, you want to replay? Please leave your comments in the section of the comments where they be at, because my brain is on. I just don't even know how to process. What the dumb. Okay, obviously the dumbest part is about the 31-year-old lady. That's a molester. The courts and the law are failures right now. Like, it's so horrible.
Yeah.
It's just, what do you say? Like, it's just my brain. I don't know how to process it. That's a fact. There's nothing legal about family court. It's a complete fucking hoax. It's all bullshit. Tallahassee said, yes, it is. His legal guardians, parents will be responsible. Do y'all realize something? Out of all three of these stories, the dad ain't come up not one time. Not once. Not one. The dad wasn't brought up not one single solitary time. Now it says, the world has forced me to look at things from a spiritual lens. Me too. I don't look at anything that rationally anymore. You can't rationalize some of these stories. It's demons at work. That's a fact.
True. If the fathers were involved, this would be a homicide report that we're reading, not whatever this message.
Yeah, I second that, Dallas. Yeah, my son would be a single parent because I don't call police for shit like that. That's a fact.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, it's a baby. So much a baby do. Okay, then that'd be the day. That'd be a day that my child will become a single parent. I'll be here through the phone when I call you from prison, because you're not going to continue to be here. You dangerous. Yeah, your take, because I'm stressed out.
I'm just seeing red. I'm seeing red. That's my take. That's my take. Clearly we cannot rely on the justice system. again, the only way I can see this having any type of justice is, like Dallas said, in relation to this story, street justice. Where are the hitters at? That's what I want to know.
Oh, they in rap songs. Yeah, they in rap songs. They don't know the rap. You gotta go to the rappers because they kill everybody every day. Natasha Vincent said, "Is it just me or is female criminality increasing, and specifically against vulnerable men?" But that's listen, it's increasing, but it's also just the internet. People just talk a lot now, and they telling stuff that's been going on. But
Yeah.
I think it's just a natural reflex of these females to be abusers. Um,
And it's funny because I did not know about a lot of this abuse that was happening. I mean, specifically within the Black community, but until your channel, until I started watching Dallas, Mr. Palmer, I was completely oblivious. And it's like once you become aware and you choose not to do anything, that's beyond me. That's beyond me. The least you could do is call the authorities if you see anything remotely close to this in your real life. Y'all will call the police. We'll call the police on a man for not doing anything just to threaten his life. But you see somebody abusing a child and we all look the other way.
I'm gonna. This word just came to me. This is on the fly.
Okay.
Because this is gonna be our word. Alcohol Anonymous is hilarious, but I'm switch that banner out. I'm making
Put
this
those
word
Long
up.
Islands down.
It may be a word already, but the thing is telling me that it's not. So I'm actually, I'm putting it the right way. Hold on.
I have a feeling you're doing some real ghetto.
Because we always talk about responsibility, accountability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring this, and I'm gonna invent this word and bring it up. Humanality. We lack humanality in this space. It's not a lot of human happening. It's not. It's not. Like, this is satanic, germ-like, parasite-like behavior. Like, it's just not. It's not. It's just non-human behavior.
Yeah.
So y'all can have accountability. Y'all don't even talk about responsibility, so I don't gotta bring that up. So humanality. That's gonna be a word that I'm gonna continue to use like it's real, because it's real. It's gonna be real over here. People don't have humanality. I'm gonna talk like it's old as fuck, and that's just where I'm at with it, because the word human is. I broke that word down plenty of times, and that's what I think is just missing, man. Like let's go back to this one creature really quickly. That's not human
At all.
Look at this creature. And the other thing, she don't even look that bad, but she's just soulless. That thing. Yeah, here she go. What if I gotta find it? I'm just sliding, trying to get the picture in.
It's
Soulless. She looked crazy.
Yeah.
These creatures are just, they lack humanality. I know Natasha's jotting that down. He said if they haven't been already. Listen, I don't even blame you. I don't even blame you, man. This has been a lot. This has been a lot.
I kind of said this in a joking manner when we were talking about the story originally, but people, it's like, I feel like some people should be able to be taken into custody sheerly based off their appearance. You know how they have stop and frisk? I think we should implement that
Bang,
for
bang, 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 bang.
You are a ugly people racist.
yes, and I'm proud and I'm consistent.
Bang, 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 bang.
Shit.
Somebody has to do it. Average.
Colin,
What's going on?
Get him
I
off
heard
the
you say.
line.
I'm
I didn't know if
asking
you
what's
knew this.
No, I'm just asking you what's going on.
Then
I
when
get
you
that.
get
I
there.
don't know why you're not listening to me.
No hair.
Back up for a second. I just want to get clarity.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what you're saying out loud, bro?
Why would we do that?
Y'all
I like
definitely hit
what
the
that
like
was.
button. Definitely hit the like button. Please subscribe to Savannah's channel. Woo. I'm angry. Subscribe to Savannah's channel if you're new to the channel. If you want to replay, if you're on my channel, on the World Class channel, definitely subscribe too. But in the pin to the top of the chat is Savannah's channel. Please subscribe. Please comment below on some of the things that you've seen. If you've seen some stories similar to this, you can always email me at the World Class. I think yours should be in the description too. If it's not,
Yeah,
put it in.
I think so.
We definitely want to keep our eyes on these things. We got to call these things out. Channels like mine, channels like, especially Palmer's, way more than mine's.
Yeah.
It's gonna kind of be normal to see these things, and we're gonna have to kind of put it out, and constantly talk about it. But you may come to a channel that's gonna speak up for children, and then you'll be there, and it'll be normal to us. But the world really is not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, ultimately, you want awareness to be brought in a way where it moves somebody to do something that's going to actually change things. We just informing at this point and this stage and doing the best that we can, because running around doing one thing is not working. A lot of people go, well, I'm in the community. We don't know. Nobody knows anything. And it's not just you doing stuff. It's the thought process of so many people just don't think that these females and these, whatever you want to call them, are beating and fucking children up, but they are fucking children up. Like, they really in real life are fucking children up. And my shit is call the police and to put it in people's mind, because you keep going, these men need to do this and these men need to do that, and you just got to pick better. It's like, nigga, first of all, it's nobody to pick. Two, they're not men. They're just boys that didn't die for 30 years because they were undermined. They were undermined, debilitated, isolated, and bonded to their mom to be turned into an extension of her consumer experience, because she wanted to be a mom because she seen her mom and her girlfriend get all these magical, mystical, physical powers because somebody busted her vagina. And that's it. And I want to be able to have something that can't tell me no. And that's what these children are. Then they don't die for 20 years, and she got this shit with muscles that can get the bags and dress up like the Ken doll, and nobody says a fucking thing. So, I mean, it curse on the channel, but I apologize. But these are the things that have to happen. These conversations that have to happen. Well, people got to find a way to start wanting to protect children, to be like you would your meals that you eat. When you get fish, hopefully y'all not niggas is not dirty. You get fish, you get chicken, you keep it clean, you keep it, you put it in a good position. Do that with children, and then maybe some of these children in other countries can be a husband or wife for your child. I don't know why people don't think that far, but that's what's going on with that.
Yeah.
It's stressful. It's annoying.
And it's kind of frustrating because a lot of solutions that are being presented almost in ways to advocate for children, you're already a couple steps behind. By the time you volunteer for something, a child has already been abused. So we've got to stop it at the start.
Yeah.
And that means a lot more women are going to have to start getting locked up or deleted. There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
And we can't rely on the justice system most of the time, so it has to be the latter. So who's going to step up and do it? I'll pay you. I mean, not me. Somebody will pay you.
Well, yeah, and eventually they'll become annoyed with all of these calls, and they'll start locking y'all up to deter you, and the consequences will start getting harder and harder. So yeah, so it'll happen. You know, it'll definitely happen. You think it won't? Again, call the police on these chicks.
Please.
All of that equipment that the officers use, let them use it on them chicks that want to fuck up children and beat the shit out of them and grape them and whatever. This shit disgusts me, but it's going to be part of the conversation, and talking about it like this is preemptive, because just like what we, it's a part of seeing certain behavior and calling it out. It's like, okay, you're the type of person that would do something like that. You're the type of person that would do something like that. Let me be on your ass right now. You'd be surprised at how easy it is to read a person that wants to beat a child up or delete a child after a child was born and before. They have common behaviors, and it's weird. But being one person or being two people or being 50,000 people and trying to stop hundreds of millions of people in a country is extremely difficult. You have to start somewhere and be preemptive. This is actually the preemptive work to go, hey, YouTube, Black Manosphere, hurting children is wrong. Not protecting them is a bad thing. Like, it's new to these niggas. You think when a line is drawn in the sand is to protect children, like that would go, yeah, he's right. He's clout chasing, as if a nigga talking about helping a child or keeping a child safe has ever worked ever. Like, no. I said this to somebody earlier. I'm like, when has a man been talking about children been clout chasing? Where's Chris Henson? Where's he at? Oh, okay. Who else is there to name? Okay. Oh, all right. My bad. Go ahead. You about to say something?
It's only clout chasing when somebody's on your ass. That's what it is. When you about to get found out, that's when it's, oh, they're clout chasing. All right.
Bang, 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 bang.
Ooh, Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, you ready for the last story?
This is about this is why the word came to my mind. This is about the lack of humanity. Whatever the fuck word is. Let me say. Humanality.
Humanality.
Humanality. We don't have that. They got responsibility, accountability. We're gonna do humanality. This is a lack of humanality that they have in this world. You got the first chick that. I'm saying my finger in. First chick that hit the damn 6-year-old in the head. The second chick that literally raped the village. It's basically just ran through and raped and pillaged the whole village of children in somebody else's house. You got this dingbat that stole his childhood and raped a baby and made a baby. Now that baby got to take care of the baby, and then the mama of the baby that got raped in the first place got to look at her baby's rapist to get her grandbaby. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So this dingbat here, I'm sorry, these dingbats, this is the problem with things like the freaking, it's like the story I had to add in, because these other stories with Savannah's, I had to add this in because I just, the environment that's created from each story, single motherhood in the government, and now I guess like what you were just talking about, some of these volunteer things, some of these programs are really getting in a fight. Look at what these programs are doing.
Custody of the baby.
We're hearing from firefighters after a baby was surrendered at a fire station in Carmel.
The baby boy is one of 2 babies that were surrendered in just the last days to safe haven baby boxes across the state of Indiana. Logan Gay has more tonight on how those little babies are doing.
Carmel firefighters here at Station 45 regularly test the alarm for their safe haven baby box. But when that alarm went off Tuesday morning and they opened the doors, they quickly realized it was not a drill.
It went off without a hitch.
After dedicating their safe haven box around 3 years ago, Carmel Fire Department welcomed their first baby.
We were sitting in the station, just like any other day. Baby box alarm went off. So went back there to see what was going on, and lo and behold, there's a baby sitting inside the baby box wrapped in towels.
The healthy baby Baby boy was received with open arms, and fireman John Moriarty says this is a time for celebration because the system worked.
I don't know why that part pissed me off so bad just now. This is fuck you. I mean, the system worked 2 out of fucking 2 children out of a year. Oh my god. 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 It worked.
I wish we could know for sure that the fathers getting custody was not an option prior to this being the last resort. I find it hard to believe that putting a child in a box was your best.
Bang, 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 bang.
Again, this is like anything we say now is not really a solution. It's just a compromise. You could say that this is better than getting a deletion, but at the same time, like, what is a baby in a box that's going to end up?
It's called that. That's what they got. That description fits a corpse.
How did you find this story?
I was on podcast channel. I heard about it, I think like months ago actually. It's not the first time I heard. I just didn't never see it. And I did just now, and it's making me mad. This is so much fucking shit to me. Oh god, there's so much stuff that pisses me off about this video. I'm gonna go in. I can't help it. I hate this. I hate
Please
everything
go.
about it. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it because it's so much going on. Okay, let's just finish it.
I was so excited when I saw them come out of the room with the baby. They loaded the baby in the ambulance, and I got in my car and we went to the hospital.
The founder of Safe Haven Baby Boxes, Monica Kelsey, was abandoned when she was an infant.
Listen to this shit. Just listen. Stop what you're doing if you can, and listen to this shit.
Now she wants women to know there are safe options for them and their babies.
Every man was pissed off just now. That's not the part I want. Fuck it. Let that be the part then. That's just so disrespectful. And it's just, every part of it is disrespectful. But listen to this fucking Al Bundy face bitch.
We honor you today, that what you have done is selfless, it's remarkable, and it's courageous. And you should be very proud of yourself.
After the baby was delivered.
Nah, I'm not going to be stressed out by myself. Y'all going to go through this again with me. Again, y'all going to go through it with me. Yes, yes you is. If you on this channel, you're gonna be stressed out right with me. That's why.
We honor you today, that what you have done is selfless, it's remarkable, and it's courageous. And you should be very proud of yourself.
After the baby.
So if the premise is that the moms is putting the baby in a better situation, so why come the deadbeat dads and abandoned dads, why they don't get the same thing?
And she doesn't have to pay when she abandoned the baby. She's not being charged child support. So you get to really walk away. You get to really wash your hands. I don't, the way that the sorry, you can go.
Did you see this? I just want to go ahead. I just want you to go ahead. I want you to talk. Go ahead. I just want you to see the sign. It's the sign for me. Go ahead.
How? It just this whole movement feels like another Valentine's Day or Mother's Day. Like she's saying that they should be proud of their decision. And this is, I think we need to start cracking down on these organizations and the foster care system, because I genuinely believe a lot of these women who are in this kind of work are doing it to mend their guilty conscience as opposed to actually helping the situation. This is sick. And I know she said that she was abandoned as a child, but is this really the way to go? Why are you waiting until someone else gets abandoned as opposed to targeting why you got abandoned in the first place and then honing in on that? This is ridiculous. And this is again why I think I need to start talking about birth control, because we can't keep letting it get to this stage where you are now putting babies in boxes and we're celebrating it.
Yeah. And yeah. No. You celebrate.
They're celebrating it.
They're celebrating them. The moms put them in the box.
Right.
Yeah,
And so the only time you can feel comfortable giving the child over is when the father doesn't have a chance to get it. I'm just so confused.
And you know what they say, go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. So
How does one even find out about this service? Is it in a newspaper? Is she running ads on Instagram? How do you get to this point?
This is a grant. You can tell how specific this is. Surrendering.
That's crazy.
Your newborn at a fire station. No shame. The first fucking thing is no shame. Next thing is no blame. The one after that is no names. So they can't even put, like, you can't even notify the. What's crazy about this means there's no paperwork involved. So they could just put the infant. Because I guess, I don't know. You don't get the birth certificate back. I have no idea. I just know it's evil. Because it makes no sense. And it's only targeted to women.
Yeah.
Well, only women give birth. Oh, that's your response. Only women give birth. Okay, it's not just her fucking child, though. So it's incentivizing you and targeting you to have a custody issue. Do child alienate. And not only do you child alienate, you give the baby away. I'd rather the baby be in a box with people I ain't seen before than the person I got the fucking baby from. There's some other things I want to point out in this video. Let's continue.
Options for them and their babies.
We honor you today. That what you have done is selfless, it's remarkable, and it's courageous. And you should be very proud of yourself.
After the
Which just means I'm going to get funding when y'all do that.
The baby was delivered safely to the hospital. The Carmel Fire Crew celebrated the unforgettable moment with a birthday cake for the baby boy and wished him many, many more.
So now you got a new birthday just because you came in a box.
Our hope is that this baby boy will find a forever loving home the same way and find their forever family as well.
I hate this forever shit. There's a couple things that just pisses me the fuck off. Out of all the things that are here, I just have to. I noticed this on Podcast's channel when he was doing it. I just want to.
This is a.
Let's just get this going on right now. I think it's a little bit down here. Okay, Savannah.
Yes.
You look amazing, by the way. Thank you for doing this live. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Can you, if it's for a newborn, why the fuck are the fucking toys up there and why is there brochures? Why is the fucking words over top of it? Who don't know that's not a box? Who's gonna miss that that's a box for a baby? Why the fuck are the toys right there? Why the fuck are the brochure? What is the baby? You gonna read the brochure to the baby for consent? When it come through? Why is the toys right there? Why do you have the fucking dog thing up there on the bed and you gonna take the? Then this fucking shit just
when they were speaking, it's like they're talking about A dog pound.
Exactly.
Not a
Fireman John
child.
Moriarty says this is a time for.
Look at him fucking displaying what he's gonna do. Why the fuck would you take the baby out of there, put him up here, and then put him on the table?
And why is he so happy? Why is he so happy?
Thank you. Because they're gonna get funding. That's why he's so happy. Because look, can you look to the right of the screen? It's just little shit that I see that just irritates the shit out of me. So I let you know this is some fake fucking shit. Why? This is a room for the baby box. Why is the chair stacked up like that? Like for why? This is all bullshit PR thing because it's something they're trying to push. And you are you are celebrating women dropping a baby off in a fucking hole in the wall. Then you got this procedure that you're going to go through. Listen closely now. To put the baby in a fucking wall, and then you have a process to put them into a fucking ambulance that's already there. Because you're at the fire station. This is irritating. This shit made me so fucking angry.
Celebration because the system worked.
The system, they said it was 2 babies for the year, and the system works. The system worked from 2 babies in a year.
I was so excited when I saw them come out of the room.
I'm so excited. The fuck are you? Why?
Oh, Jesus.
It's a fucking hole in the wall. Like you would do the blockbuster movies back in the day, or fucking Redbox.
Room with the baby. They loaded the baby in the ambulance, and I got in my car and we went to the hospital.
Got in your car.
Podcast was saying that that baby gonna end up being a McDonald's sausage patty. Yeah, it's creepy.
We should. I'm gonna put their website in the back, so we can.
Who's? Oh, okay.
The Safe Haven Baby Boxes website.
You want to pull that up?
I'll put it in the back chat.
I'm so angry. Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Dallasy says a woman is not legally required to notify dad of the pregnancy, so she can abandon without offering dad first right of refusal. Lexi says, I wonder what areas and communities these are located at. Wow, that's a good ass question. Are they close to Planned Parenthood locations and neighborhoods? That's a good ass question. Natasha said you would have to be mentioning. Yep, you had to be mentioning in schools, lower income neighborhood meetings, and various other come on, with the Canadian great education. We don't have education down here like that. I gotta look that word up now. I don't even know how to say it, Natasha.
Oh, surreptitious.
Say it again.
Surreptitious, I think.
Surreptitious. I never seen that word before in my life.
I don't know.
When I don't see words, I have this problem. I have to when I see a word for the first time, I gotta.
The only word that matters today is the one you made.
Yeah, I'm a patent this word. I made this up.
I don't think you'll have any competition.
No. I'd rather think it's gonna be Steve. Never seen that word in my life. Yeah. Oh, seriously. Oh, did you put it in the back? Okay.
The website, yeah.
Of course, it's an org. They're getting funded. They're being funded. That's why they're excited. And then okay, so we pulling this up. I'm stressed out. Yeah, you had to read this.
Say it again.
You reading this, please.
Um.
Oh, it's a PDF.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
We have many supporters asking us how they can help us get more baby boxes or help the organization carry out its mission. Below are 8 ways you can help. If you would like to information on how to start a baby box in your community.
Okay.
If you would like to information. I don't know about you, but never mind. I can't say that. You just skipped over the 8 ways.
I don't even trust this site no more. They don't even proofread.
Yeah, yeah. A baby box is a safe. Oh.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. A baby box is a safety device provided for under state's safe haven law and legally permits a mother in crisis to safely, securely, and anonymously surrender if they are unable to care for their newborn. A baby box is installed in an exterior wall of a designated fire station or hospital. It has an exterior door that automatically locks upon placement of a newborn inside the baby box, and an interior door which allows a medical staff member to secure the surrendered newborn from inside the designated building. Donate today.
I don't even. How many babies have been saved? Did they answer the question? Do we really need? So, do you click this? You don't. Then okay, it's just. How many babies have been saved through SHBB? Many babies have been surrendered inside safe haven baby boxes since the first was installed in 2016. That's my son was born. Nationwide, over 125 surrenders have resulted from calls to Safe Haven Baby Boxes national hotline. The Safe Haven Baby Box organization staffs a 24-hour hotline. Fuck you. To give women the opportunity to talk to a trained professional as they consider safely surrendering their baby. Reports of infant abandonment and death of infants from abandonment throughout the country continues even with establishments of safe haven laws in every state for the past 10 to 20 years. Many mothers in crisis, one in need, what anonymity? I know it's like.
Oh, anonymity? Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
hate
focused
saying
on the mothers in crisis. It's the mothers and not the babies. Okay.
When surrendering an infant due either to it's certain words I'd be fucked up on either to fear of recognition, the stigma associated with surrendering a child, or fear of prosecution due to ignorance and or misunderstanding of safe haven laws. But we're gonna go through the 8, right? This is this grant government shit that is very fucking very specific. I forgot where you read it. It's very specific on what they will allow. Where did you read it at? Right. So Safe Haven legally permits a mother in crisis. This is what's crazy. Legally permits a mother in crisis, and then it says to anonymously surrender. So how can you ever prove the legal permits of crisis that a mother is in if they can do it anonymously? I just don't understand. What is the legal permits? I know law enough to know that this is I apologize. There's certain things that just sticks out to me. So number one, what? 8 ways to help safe haven baby boxes. Obviously, number one is make a donation. Attach it to safe haven, whatever. Number 2, share the link. Oh, so don't do the free shit first. Share, comment, subscribe, social media. Number 3, sponsor a medical bassinet at
What the hell? What the hell?
What? Shop hours. You mean? Volunteer. Okay, volunteer gonna come out. We at number 5. Spearhead a local billboard campaign of safe haven laws. Number 6. List safe haven baby boxes as your Amazon Smile charity. Number 7. Contact a fire station or hospital about placing a baby box. Number 8. Contact your local schools to help us promote safe haven. So none of them is volunteer. Okay. All right. Okay. Shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is not the time to think of clever one-liners.
This is fucking horrid. Monica's book.
Fuck you, Monica.
You can't make this. This is satanic. This is evil. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the chat, fam. I don't even know what's going on right now. I ain't even in the damn camera. I just set all the way back. I didn't even realize I was drifting.
Yeah.
I was drifting.
I'm stressed.
I was stress laning. Woo.
Well, thank you for reading that, because I
don't think I want to do live streams for a while anymore.
I don't have anything to say. I know I'm supposed to be running a show, but I'm speechless. And I looked at this stuff prior.
Please tell us your thoughts. It's just. You got 32-year-olds saying that they would fucking marry a 16-year-old. You got people putting babies in fucking boxes in the middle of the night. You have women that are adult 31-year-old women fucking a child, getting pregnant, and then getting out of jail because she gonna accept responsibility for fucking a 13-year-old as if. So that's why they go, I take care of myself, I'm fucking 30. I don't get it. It's weird. You got fucking 19-year-old bitches smacking the shit out of 6-month-old baby, or 6-month-old babies. 17-year-old chick molesting an entire house of children. And I don't think we've got one conviction yet. Not all of them.
The first one may have been. But that was an older story.
Well, yeah. That was an older story. Not in those articles, yeah. So she probably was convicted.
My thing is, it's like how you say do the free stuff first. It's been again disappointing to see that this whole Aaron situation and Fatty situation, people aren't even doing the free stuff, which is just calling it out. We can't even get to that point. So when you have a whole organization backed by the government, it's going to take more than you just saying something. So if we can't even do that, and if we can't even band together to do that, it's just, it leaves space for people to come up with the brilliant idea of baby in a box.
Baby box is wow. Y'all don't understand how crazy. Like that's baby box. Not what the fuck was the bitch name? What was her name? Let's just call her Karen. Not Karen's child rescue. Fucking
I think it's starting with the M, Martha or something.
fuck that bitch. She's clearly a fucking devil. Nas is the world class. This society also worships the Roman god of time, Saturn. It's all based on making child exploitations. Okay, the box or cube, like the one in Mecca, is also associated with Saturn. I'm pretty sure this, whatever that bitch name is, I'm pretty sure she eats children, just like Kratos. So I'm stressed
Oh
out.
my gosh.
This has been stressful. Started off fun. It's pretty fun this morning, and then it got really really stressful afterwards.
Call the police, y'all. Call the police. Y'all know who should not be reproducing. If you see somebody constantly having domestic disputes with their partner, you see that she's comfortable hitting her boyfriend, that's not going to stop just with him. If she's hitting a man who could knock her out, she's definitely going to be comfortable beating up something that's defenseless like a child. So the point is, somebody knows these people. Somebody knew of the abuse and it continued to happen, which is the part that we need to focus on and not capitalizing off of people abandoning their child. We could start there.
Solutions, the same thing. Call the fucking police on these evil ass females. Um, Man, y'all don't really want to hear my ultimate solution. I just think um, we need to have more responsible adults around children. I'll say that. I think I'll continue to say I think this nuclear family, single family household is a failure. Um, Very quickly, the parents, which is usually one parent, is outnumbered 3 to 1. It's not working. It takes a village to raise a child. I think a village of fucking thousands of people is more than one household of children. It's not working. It hasn't worked for the last 60 years. I don't think it will work. Our whole concept on parenting is needs to be reformed. I'm sorry, it needs to be formed, because the thing about so-called black people is, I'm gonna say y'all, because my skin is clearly brown. I don't know why y'all keep calling yourself black. It's fucking retarded. If you order some shit from Amazon and you tap the black tab and it came back and it looked like your skin tone, you'd be pissed. But the arrogance that you have formulated anything on your own is mind-boggling. You don't know how you used to be a parent before you got here, or in this slavery system, whatever the fuck. You really need to think about what you've been doing and who you really got this parenting from. We're trash at it. We're not good. We're not even close to being good. It needs to be addressed. 90+% of the people that we see that we would call so-called black have horrible parenting. Horrible. Like a lot of the stuff, people are like, oh, that person's okay, and then you talk to them and it's the worst shit you've. It's horrible. Like, it's so bad. We are trash parents. We're not good. Guys will fight me and go, oh, but the so-called black male is and that father, and the father that's in the child's life the most. I'm like, and bro, that's sad. That's sad, because most of these dads, they'll be on the panel or be in the chat when I'm talking about the black female wanting to fuck them up, but them niggas be wanting to fuck them up too.
Mm.
I say that shit. I pay attention to when I said, whether y'all say something after, I'm not dumb. You still want to be beating up a fucking child too with your big ass muscles, hitting a toddler. So you never ask the indigenous American woman how to be a mother. You never ask the African woman. You don't ask the foreigners. You don't give a fuck to ask your children, are you doing good? You don't parent like God, Allah, Krishna, Elohim, Yahweh Shah. And this is what niggas is doing. You're not asking you. So where are you getting it from? Because dogs don't just kill their puppies so they can be cute in Instagram pictures like y'all did. So I'm trying to figure out, like, when are we gonna address the us being trash parents part, so we can stop going, oh, you just supposed to be a man just because you didn't die.
Yeah.
Maybe some of these people that are young adults and maybe some old adults can start having some healing when their Stockholm syndrome and abuse has been acknowledged. It's interesting what happened when you acknowledge somebody's been injured unjustly, giving them an opportunity to release. What was you about to say? I'm sorry.
I think it's important to, I definitely want to start this on my channel. Things you can do to prepare yourself to be a mother and to even evaluate if you should be a mother. A lot of times we implement things when it's too late. You should be preparing to be a mom before you're pregnant. Okay, and the thing you start with is your mind. Stop thinking about prenatals and you want to start exercising so you can stay in shape. Forget all of that. Work on your mindset first, because it's the selfishness that shows up with the safe haven box that you would rather, again, abandon the child, assuming the fathers knew that a baby came out of it. Assuming the fathers know, you would rather abandon the child completely than to have it be with the father. So it's the mentality that we need to work on first. Because I can't wrap my head around trying to rationalize any of this. So it's better to just, again, work on prevention. These are the type of conversations we need to be having. I see a lot of the times the men in this space are using the space to be vulnerable and talking about their mother issues. But I don't see a lot of women getting on and talking about what they've been experiencing and the type of childhood they have. I see a lot of women trying to infiltrate the manosphere and judge the men who are here using what the space was created for, which is to talk about what men are going through. So y'all would rather be all up in their space, judging them for expressing what they went through instead of focusing on yourself. Where's the woman's sphere? I'm not talking about the beauty and the glamour. When are y'all going to talk about your mommy issues? And how she pawned you off. Why don't y'all talk about that instead of complaining about the men? But again, everybody would rather skip to the end and talk about the type of man that they want, the type of relationships. Forget the relationships. You were getting beat with a flat iron, ma'am. You don't need to be thinking about a six-figure man. That should be the last thing on your list.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, what a preacher thing at? We got that's. Listen, I told y'all. I've been down to tell y'all. It's like a female. I can't even find it. I'm stressed out. Go ahead.
And the funniest thing is, it's so easy to read people. So it's not like y'all are hiding the fact that you have, I don't want to limit it to mommy issues, but if you look at the numbers, it's likely mommy issues. So it shows up in your speech. There's a couple names that off the top of my head, I can tell. Maybe this is why you're on a panel being combative with men, because you haven't worked out some of the issues that you have. So I think it would be a lot more productive to create a safer environment for the ladies to talk about some of the issues you experience, as opposed to focusing on asinine conversations that don't get you anywhere. That's just my take, though. How you cultivate that safe space, I don't know. Other than, you know, maybe me starting, but at the same time, I hope it would get some traction because it's the underlying, it's the elephant in the room of every room, and we keep ignoring it. What did you say, FH? Can you read this comment?
Yeah, definitely bring her comment up. There's a few good comments.
They don't want to bring up their traumas because that would mean actually doing internal work.
Amen.
Facts.
Give it up.
Facts.
Where is the woman's sphere? It's, I think, the best question I've heard in this space, period. That shit is an amazing question. Because, oh my God, I don't know how many amazing women I came across in my life, and they are just destroyed, and it's because of what their moms and aunts and grandmothers did, and they have Stockholm syndrome. I gotta keep going back. I gotta go call mama. Like they want something to happen, but they don't know how to create it, and they just want to keep putting themselves in position so it'll just happen. And it needs to happen because you have a lot of women in this space that's on these panels with us, that's on these channels with us every day, so-called agreeing with this. So why y'all not? That's the best question I've heard in this space in a long time. Something I think ever. Something I ain't even put together because I was kind of doing it, trying to do it. But that's a good question. Where's the women's sphere? The women that are tired of the bullshit that talk about it. These bitches be doing it. Okay, where's your space where y'all gonna call these chicks out and really do your own real healing? And my mom did this, my mom did that. My sister ass was doing this shit. My homegirl did this. I told her don't kill that baby. Had a baby. You gonna like where's that at? Where's that centered? And y'all being intolerant of two systems. This, however you want to call it, government that's incentivizing people to manipulate y'all and talk to y'all like you're fucking idiots. In the homosexual community, talking to you and incentivizing you and gaslighting you like you're a fucking idiot. And using your image as some little fucking play toy thing. That they can be you because they felt like that shit's fucking insulting to me. Y'all see how I talk to these niggas. What's the fuck you think you could be me? I'll break your ass to fucking fifths. So it's since I couldn't be a woman. I would hurt y'all. I would hurt everybody. Y'all, that shit disrespectful. So that's one of the best questions I've heard. I really mean that. That's a dope ass question. I appreciate that. James said the woman's sphere is earth. I don't know how that would make sense. I think it's more grass and plants and and vegetation than it is a woman. But I see what you did there. Now says great point. Vulnerability is seen as a weakness by many of these females in this space as opposed to men. Well, you know what? No, go ahead.
The same women who talk about emotional intelligence.
Shit.
You don't have the emotional intelligence to know that maybe you being vulnerable will help you get through some of your traumas. Is that why you're asking for emotional intelligence in a man? Because you don't know how to process your own? I thought y'all wanted a protector and a provider.
Bang, 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 bang.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Not one of their catchphrases.
And it's like, so in a man, I find this pretty common. They want a lot of feminine qualities and you want him to be in touch with his gentle side. But the minute you see it, you look at him as less than a man. But at the same time, you'll befriend a man who is homosexual, who has those same exact qualities, and you love it in them. So
bang,
it's
bang, bang, bang.
It's confusing.
Bang.
It's confusing. And it's inconsistent. I don't have anything else to say. But yeah, the woman's fear will be started soon. Okay. I don't know if I just need to start calling more people out or maybe lead with vulnerability or do both of them. But it needs to get started.
Shout out to both of them. And you know what you gotta push.
Humanality. Is that how you say it?
Humanality. That's the thing. It's my word. I take credit for it.
You've
You know
got all
what?
the credit.
It's
Trust
gonna
me.
be it's gonna be it's gonna be exclusive to your channel. I'm just gonna use it on your channel only. It's a gift.
No, that's okay.
What?
That's okay. I want this to be I want the word to get out there. So I don't want my name attached to this. Thank you though.
Bang, 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 bang.
First day I lead in you, huh?
You could put that word in the baby box.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, fuck me.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Okay.
I love that clip.
I'm gonna get you back. I just want you to.
You got me back by trying to give me the word. You're good. Wow.
We'll probably say bitches use the internet to organize their news flow. What did you get that from? Where did that come
That
from?
is true. That's true.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay.
The inventor of humanality.
How do I take myself down? How do I cut that part out of the stream?
Oh, you don't need to do that. No, that's the best part. Well, we doing. Oh no, you said okay. So hey, is there anything else? Get about here.
Call the police. Call the police, and if you know some hitters that put them to work. Clearly, the justice system is it's a coin flip. So if we can focus on prevention, but if you are able to put a stop to something you know is going on, by all means, handle business. Okay. And if you have any more stories like these, please send it to my email or the world classes. I will put mine in the comment section. But yeah, I'm hoping to build up my tolerance a little bit more so I can start talking about these stories from a younger woman's perspective. But it does take a lot out of you. So it'll probably be like a twice a month thing until I can, get a little bit better at it. But I think a lot more women need to start talking about it. Mr. Palmer and y'all are doing a great job. But I think we need more voices. It's never enough.
Absolutely. You got one hit in the comment section that's gonna get it, and that's
Yeah.
Dallas D. So.
Dallas D.
All right. I agree with all these solutions. I said what I meant. I meant what I said. I'll stand on principles. And if that's it, we can close out.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Musings and Natasha. Dallas D as usual. Jamie, I think this is your first time being here. Thank you for coming. Again, Nas, thank you. You had a lot of great comments today. FH, you were my girl. Sexy Lexi, thank you for coming. And Red Lipstick Vibes, thank all of y'all. Please like the video. And you can do the outro.
And definitely subscribe, comment if you are watching on a replay. Please share it out to everyone. Let us know what you think in the comment section. and check out the rest of our content on her channel, on Savannah's channel. My channel too. This was a simulcast. Like I always say, man, there ain't but 2 classes on this planet, never been 3. You were world class or you outclass. And the question is not which class do you want to live in. The question is which class do the ones coming behind you deserve for you to die in. On your feet, on your knees, respect the craft. Noble.